Welcome viewers to the Fan Footy UK vs DT Talk Ashes Challenge. This week we have a very special guest. Her Royal Majesty the Queen.
Thank you very much, Lockie, you are such a pleasant lad.
So what brings you to Australia, Your Royal Highness?
I've come to Australia to collect some rent.
From who?
My bitches, the convicts.
So have you been able to catch up on any of the footy since you've arrived?
Yes, I went to see the British Bulldogs. Red, white, and blue like the Union Jack on the Australian flag.
They are your team, you own them.
I own everything. Australia. It's like pocket money. They are my bitches.
Your bitches?
Okay, Lockie, so what's this Ashes challenge all about?
We grab 8 convicts to play us in DT, and we play them in league head-to-head.
So in other words, you get 8 of my finest cunts to give 8 of my convicts a placking.
A right royal placking of the tallest daughter, Your Royal Highness.
So who did you beat for me this week?
It was 3-all, Your Majesty.
Maybe you didn't hear me properly. I said who did you beat for me this week, you thick cunt.
Well, Edward beat Straya. After Straya had a bit of a sledge on Fan Footy UK.
Edward. Ted, you mean? Ted Mule, the bitter Evertonian.
Yes, Straya came in shooting his mouth off, so Ted beat the fucking shit out of him.
Jolly good. Now can you answer my question, Lockie? Which convict did you beat this week?
Oh, before I forget. Your loyal subject from Manchester, man Dave, scraped in over Presti Obama by the skin of his gooch.
Well done, I'll knight him. So for the millionth time, how did you go?
I did okay. I scored over 2,000 points, which was more than Sir Man Dave scored.
Who was your opponent?
Jamie.
That's a girl's name, so you had your way with her, I take it.
This is a family show, Your Royal Highness. Now where was I? You'll be pleased to know that another of your loyal subjects, Fiddlegoat Muff, took the convict Alex down to the cellar and proceeded to flog the shit out of him.
Good. Fiddle does his best work in the dungeon.
The next matchup would have been great viewing. One convict pounding another. Joel, who sits on top of the ladder, beat Drew.
Beat Drew? Well, did he win or draw, and who did he play?
Drew.
Okay, so who did Joel draw with, and what did they draw?
No, Joel played against another convict called Drew.
What, the poor boy's name is Drew? Dear me, good grief. So you must have been happy having your way with the Sheila Jamie.
Speaking of Jamie reminds me of another convict whose name starts with J. Oh, that was Jason Straya.
What, his surname is Straya? Couldn't the poor boy's parents spell Australia properly?
He's an Aussie, so he has excuses the feral dingo. Probably barracks for Collingwood or Port Adelaide.
I thought they were one and the same. Convicts, you only have to look at the prison bars on their jumpers.
Well, actually, Ports aren't allowed a prison bar due to Eddie Maguire being a total cunt.
So where are you holding the Port Power Wharfie boys? In a detention centre, I hope. Maybe we should ship them off to Bolton.
We are building a dingo fence up along Port Road and Grand Junction Road to keep the feral fucks in check.
Don't you support Port Power, Lockie? I see they won on the weekend, which reminds me, how much did you win by this round?
As I was saying in another friendly, we had 2 of your boys play each other in a one-sided affair. It wasn't pretty, Your Majesty, as Brogy had this one won by Saturday night.
So the poisoned Wharf got beat by over 300 points against an Irishman. It's bloody not good enough. What's gonna happen to Port Shrimpy when he plays the convicts? Good lord. He better harden the fact up, because scores below 1700 will not be tolerated. I'll feed the midget to the Scots if he doesn't fire up.
Don't worry, Your Majesty, he'll come good. Next up, your high-flying donkeys went down narrowly to Kane for Chad.
What, we lost another one? Fucking hell, Lockie, we are lucky you and Viddle won.
Yeah, as I was saying, the donkey only went down by 7 points, but was gallant in defeat, and as far as I'm concerned, the convict prisoner of Mother England fluked it.
How about my boy Yanni?
You know Yanni, Your Majesty?
Oh yes, why, we only had some brioche and a cup of tea earlier today.
Bullshit, I don't believe it. I mean, I believe he eats brioche, but he's definitely a ristretto drinker. Are you sure it was him?
Well, he rocked up with some 7-foot glamours and wearing, come and fuck me, knee-high boots with denim jeans creeping halfway up her ass. She smelt like teen spirit. He told me, that you are not very good at this DT thingy shalocky.
Cunt, so you did meet up with him? Well, your Royal Highness.
Just call me Lizzie.
Okay Lizzie, did Yanni mention how he went this round? You know he got beat by Ranga.
No, he didn't mention it. So let me get this straight, he lost to Ranga with a ball and chain around his neck.
No, the chain is around his ankle, the chain refused to go near his head.
That's okay, I am sure Yanni will bounce back as he's my finest cunt, and will come home strongly.
You are probably right, so who's next? That's it, I think.
Very good, so I worked that out, to be 4-2 in our favour.
No, it was 3-all.
Well, Vittlegoat Muff tortured Twin Peaks, Ted slapped around Straya, Sir Man Dave got over Presty and you beat the girl.
No, I lost.
To a girl.
No, for fuck's sake, you thick bitch, Jamie is a boy. We seem to be having some technical problems.
No, I farted. Oh fuck, what was that?
Are you okay?
I will be when these worms stop biting.
Best of luck with that, and good luck to all this week in AFLDT.
Cheerio, I'm off for a nice cold James Bogues. It's bloody lovely stuff.